Greetings 407 learners. We are starting week 5 today, which means we are halfway through our course, if you can believe it. It's crazy. So there are 3 tasks this week. The first is to start your book club template. I'll explain more about that in a second. The second is a hyperdoc on education blogs and Twitter. And then the third is a Slack discussion about learning from others. All right, for this book club template, you are going to be using this for weeks 5 through 8. This is an individual document for you. You'll make a copy of the template, and then you'll read pages that are assigned from the book, and you'll reflect and build on a project in the book club template. So the idea of the book is going to walk you through the steps of creating a project-based learning activity. So each week you'll have assigned pages that will walk you through creating this lesson for your students, and then you will respond. Starting next week, you'll be sharing your project where you are with your book club group. So with your group, you'll be sharing, and they'll be your sounding board, the people that you can go to for feedback. So let's look at that book club template. All right, so here's the book club template. This is an individual document that you will own and work in, but then when you meet with your group, you will discuss. For the first week, you're just working by yourself. So you're going to read chapters 1 and 2 in our textbook and then answer these 3 questions. Then the next week, there are 3 slides. This part's your individual, read chapters 3 through 6, then complete your turn, design your project. So what you're going to do is, in these slides, you're going to design a project-based learning lesson. So each week is color-coded so that you can tell that those slides go together. But it's really only week 6 where there's more than one slide. So you'll do this, you'll read, you'll complete the slides, then you'll meet with your group and you'll share. And the purpose of your group is they're the people, they're your team. They're going to brainstorm with you. If you're stuck, you're like, I didn't get this part, or I'm not sure what to do here, or I need an idea for this. Those are your people. So lean into them to help you reflect, revise, and make your project better. And that's a book club template. The second activity is an education blog and Twitter hyperdoc, where you're going to learn about different education blogs and different people on Twitter. There's a lot of educators on Twitter. You could also use Instagram if that's a platform that you're more familiar with. So if you're not on Twitter but you're on Instagram, I would accept that as well. Okay. For this assignment, you don't actually need to make a Twitter account. So if you don't have one, you can still go on Twitter and access things. But again, if you would prefer to do Instagram instead of Twitter, you'll just have to do the research on your own. But there are a lot of teachers on Instagram. There's also a lot of teachers on TikTok. So if you're on TikTok, then you could also do that. So, but definitely the education blogs, and then you can pick the social media platform of your choice. So you're going to visit each of these blogs, and then tell me what it's about. Look at one article, resource, or tool. Don't get too hung up on the details of this. You don't need to freak out. You're like, I don't know what's a tool, what's the resource. Just you look at 3 different types of things on the website, and then find another blog of your choice and tell me about it. Okay, and then if you're going to do Twitter, these are 3 articles about Twitter, and you can just do notes here. But again, there's no requirement that you make a Twitter account. The third and final task is to do a Slack discussion with your group. So this is after you've done the reading. So you're going to do the reading, and then you're going to have a discussion with your group for about 10 to 15 minutes. That's it, about how can teachers learn from each other. So building on the education blogs or Twitter or Instagram or TikTok or whatever you did, how can our group learn from each other? Okay, and that's in your Slack. I'll show you on Blackboard. So going to week 5. Here's the week 5 folder, and then the week 5 book club template is here that I showed you, and then this is the link to the hyperdoc. Again, you're going to make a copy, so you're going to click on it and then file, make a copy for yourself. You're not requesting edit access. And then this is a Slack discussion, the post about learning from others. I hope you have a fantastic week. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, and I will get back to you as soon as I can.